BLEACH.
Okay, let's read chapter 160 of Bleach, Battle on Guillotine Hill. The battle between Yoruichi and Soifon appears to have culminated. We're maybe moving on. Vague, indistinct voices, or we're not sure who this is yet. I guess we'll see here as we go, but it's starting out with some voices talking. Iya, sugei hikatta na, ima no kaminari. Like, wow. Incredible light that was, wasn't it? That thunder, that lightning just now. Aria antoki katana furiagete itara kakujitsu ni orera ni ochiteta ne. Okay. Oh my. That at that time, or at that sort of a time, sword, if did waving accurately to us, would have fallen, you know? Kakujitsu ni, or maybe that's like certainly. Kakujitsu. Yeah, certainly. So oh my, at that time, sword, if had done waving around, oh, then certainly to us would have fallen. Okay, so meaning that there was some lightning or some thunder. He's saying like, oh my, if I had been waving my sword around, like it would have struck us for sure. It would have fallen down onto us. Orera ni. Aho, you idiot. Gokyu. Aria. Futsu no kaminari ja no te kido yo. Okay, you idiot. As for that thing, or oh my, that's more probably in this case, as for that thing, meaning the thunder, the lightning. Normal lightning, it wasn't. It was kido. So that wasn't normal lightning, that was kido. Again, that's like the spell casting. So they're probably talking about Yoruichi and Soifon's fight, whatever that was. Gokyu. That appears to be like gulping sounds, and you can see a hyotan down here, which is likely filled with sake or some sort of drink. The jano te suggests maybe some slurring going on type of thing. Hyoteki sadamete uttoru ke kochi made wa tonde konwai. Okay. The target sadamete. Establishing, or certainly the target striking as for up until this direction, like flying, not coming and flying in this direction. Okay, so I guess this is supposed to be like the target was certainly like I struck, or striking certainly the target, and it wasn't coming this way. It wasn't flying in this direction. Gokyu. Boon. Okay, that's being tossed, so it's empty. Shikashi seichou shitoran no omae. However, seichou shitoran, like, isn't seichou about like growing into adulthood? Yeah. Like, you haven't grown up, have you? Oh, that's tossing it. Fun. Mada kido wa sappari ka? As for kido, is it still sappari? Oh, normally sappari means like neat and trimmed, feeling refreshed, but it also, if used with wakaranai, means like have no idea. That's probably the implication here. In other words, as for Kido, is it still sappari wakaranai? Like you have no freaking clue about Kido? Gokyu, Gokyu, glug, glug. Urusei na. Don't be noisy or shut up. Ore wa moto moto Kido wa muite nee nda yo. Me, originally from the start, as for Kido, not suited for. It's not to my liking, or I'm not suited for it. Originally from the start. Okay, this is what's his name? I can't remember what his name is. Ikaku, thank you. This is one of the guys that Ichigo fought early on. Hey Mundu, how's it going? Happy Wednesday. Going on Thursday. Anta mite ni umare tsuki ginken soki sorota banno gata ja nee kara na. Okay. So like you, born with Ginken Soki. This is all made up. Oh no, Zanken. Still made up. Zanken Soki. Okay. Are we going to get anything here? All right. I vaguely recall having looked this up ages ago when it was probably first mentioned. The characters, right? This is the Zan that we get from Zanpakuto. It means to kill with like slicing with a sword, fist, running, demon. And that demon kanji is the same kanji we see with Kido, the way of the demon. So some sort of thing there. Gathered up, like talent, it isn't. So like you, being born with that, all that talent gathered up in that, whatever that term means anymore. Annogata. All-purpose style. Almighty. Okay, he's calling him like almighty. Like I'm not an almighty style like you, born with all this stuff. Washi mo hana kara banno gacha jatta wake janai wahe. I also, he says from the nose, but like from the beginning. Why hana? From the flower, hanakara. Okay, hanakara can mean from the start. It normally uses this kanji, meaning like edge, but the kanji we see instead are normally pronounced saisho, which means from the very beginning. I don't know why the dual, we see this often where there's kanji versus a different pronunciation, but I don't know why, what's that's supposed to tell us different here. Maybe hanakara is an old phrase that doesn't get used anymore. Maybe that's it. And so we're getting the kanji to just let us know that that also means from the beginning. That's probably it. Okay, so I also, from the start, a almighty, omnipotent style being, reason it isn't. So there's no reason that I would be an almighty from the start also. Okay. Ichi no toshu yori balansu toreta banno gata no hou ga fukutaichou ni ninmei sareyasui. Okay, so one ability, toshu, toshutsu. More than like projecting one ability, balance being taken almighty style direction to an assistant captain. Ninme, appointment being done is easy. Okay, so I guess it's easy, or yeah, it's easy for an appointment to be done to assistant captain, basically, if you're in the direction of your abilities being balanced, rather than projecting in just one, I guess. Jake, 副隊長目指して万能型になった. And I guess like that's why did the aiming of assistant captain and it became the banno gata. The all-purpose style. Became the all-purpose style aiming for assistant captain. それだけのことじゃ. It's just that thing. That's just what it was. あんまり楽しそうには聞こえねえな. Very much as for seeming to be interesting, not able to hear. So like I don't hear that as being very interesting. それ boom. He's tossing it back. アホたれ you idiot. 男はのし上がってなんぼじゃ. As for men, のし上がってなんぼじゃ. As for men, or as for a man, のし上がって. Rising in the world, standing on tiptoe, becoming arrogant. It is nanbo. Nanboja. What is it? It's very much. Agate nanboja. Tanoshi ni kimatoru. And like deciding towards fun or enjoyment. Otoko wa noshiagate nanboja. The English went here with a man should aim for the stars. I take that it says, as for a man, like rising in the world, like what? I don't know what boja, what nambo here is. And then it's like deciding to be towards like enjoyment. English here went with, and it is fun. Decidedly is fun. Yeah, okay. Uso tsukunayo. Don't lie. Don't tell a lie. O fukuro-san no tame daro. It's for your mom, right? Like, so don't lie. You're doing that for your mom, right? Uh-oh. Suddenly, like, aho ka? Are you an idiot? Dare ga agai na kusobaba no tame ni fukutaichou ya nanka mezasu kai? Who? Agai. Agai na. Againa. Okay. I don't know what that is. Agao? No. Dare ga agai na kusobaba no tame ni. Like who, for the purposes of a crappy mom, whatever agai na is, a assistant captain or whatever would aim for. Like who would aim for being an assistant captain for like some crappy mom? The English here went with, why would I want to be assistant captain to that witch? Againa. Kusobaba. Okay. That crappy hag. Na, Iba-san. You know, Mr. Iba. Anata, you. Sake nae natta zo. Oh, sake became nothing. So we ran out of sake. Nani? What? Mata anta de karakayo? Again, like with you, it's empty. Anta ikai de nomisugi nanda yo. You, in one turn, drink too much. That's why. Ma sake ga nai narun wa shizen no setsuri jake. Okay, so well, sake becoming nothing. As for running out of sake, naturally it is setsuri. It is providence, divine providence, isn't it? This is Ikkaku now yelling again. Teme ga nonden daro? Setsuri janei yo? Like, you're the one that was drinking it, right? It's not divine providence. Jouhatsu shite kieta mitai na iikata sunna. Jouhatsu. Evaporation. Or disappearing. Oh, like it evaporated and disappeared. Way of talking, don't do. Don't talk like it just evaporated and vanished. Okay. Shikata ne tsuki ikuze. No choice. Nothing we can do. Like, we'll go to the next. Oh, yep. Tsugi iku. Go to the next. Oh. Jankenpon. I go desho. Okay, so they're doing rock, paper, scissors. Jankenpon. I go desho. Aiko. I think that's a tie. It's a tie, right? Okay, so I guess that notice them changing their answer here as they go down. They're the same at each pass here. And again, Aiko is a tie, a draw. Either that or they're doing it multiple times. Aiko desho, Aiko desho, Aiko desho. Yeah, it's a draw, it's a draw, it's a draw, it's a draw. Aiko desho. Yosha! Katta! All right, I won. Washi ue no junchi no. Me to the upper, or jinchi, the upper, like, rampart? Battle area? Encampment position. Yeah, okay. Done. Okay, so he's hopping up the cliff here. Ah! Mata kayo! Kita ne! Like, what? What? Again? That was dirty. That was cheap. Aho! Omae ga janken yowaien ga waruin ja. Okay. You idiot. You're the one that's weak at janken. Sorry. Okay. Okay, so remember Ichigo and Byakuya are there. So Saki kara ki ni nattorun jaga. From earlier noticed, but, or it's been on the mind, but so kyokun toko de kuchikitai cho to yari ao torun wa dareka ii no? At the Soukyoku place, which is the cliff there, the Soukyoku. At the Soukyoku place, with Captain Kuchiki, as for the one joining and fighting, who is it? Who's the one that's been fighting with Kuchiki over there? Shiran atsure jaga. It's an unfamiliar spiritual pressure. Tabon Ichigo da. Probably it's Ichigo. 11番隊の奴らか? Guys from the 11th Squadron? The 11th Company? なんでうちやつが朽木隊長と戦ってんだよ? So why one's own guys with Captain Kuchiki fighting? So why would Captain Kuchiki be fighting with his own guys? He says uchi, meaning like one's own group. The kanji are the Juichi Bantai, the 11th Company. Ryoka da. Ryoka. The Ryoka. The Ryoka. The Ryoka is the term for the intruders. Ichigo and those guys. 俺は一回戦ったから知ってんだよ. Me, one time, because fought, am familiar. So I know because I already fought with them once. ほうか。Ryokaか。Ryokaか。Oh, I see. Ryoka? 強いの。このRyokaは。Strong, isn't he? As for this Ryoka. の。こいつと戦ったら if battling with this guy, そりゃ楽しいじゃろうの. As for that sort of thing, it's fun, isn't it? Or exciting, isn't it? Iba-san, Mr. Iba. あなたやっぱり根っからの11番隊だぜ. You, as I thought, from the root, from the core, are 11th Squadron, 11th Company. Okay. Zariza. Kamae na, Iba-san. Okay, so don't worry. Kamae na. Kamao means to mind or to take a stance. It would be kamaeru na if it were don't do that. So this is more about the posture or stance. So he's saying something, posture or stance, you know, Mr. Iba. そろそろさっきの続きといこうぜ. I guess earlier from the starts, continuing, let's go. Let's go with what we were doing from the start. Za. Gasha. Oh, all right. わかっとるじゃろうの. So you're understanding, right? You know what's going to happen, right? Zarin. 負けたら酒を取りに行く. If lose, it's going to get sake. Zarin. I guess that's actually just za. 勝ったらその間休んでよし. And if win, that time period, it's resting is good. Okay, so if you lose, you go get sake. If you win, you get to rest. 手加減したら if you hold back, ぶっ殺す will kill you. Tekagen suru is again to like go light on someone, to hold back. Yeah, to go easy on someone. So if you do that, will kill. Okay, I can't remember anymore at this point whether they were really fighting or I think this is just friendly fighting. Okay, after all that, we get our splash page. So we've seen this already. Iba Oh boy. Tetsu. It's Zaemon. Tetsu Zaemon or something. Yeah. Zaemon. There we go.
Hello there.
Hello there. Ga, ga, gya, gan, gin, gong, ga, ga, bo, ga. All right, going to the Soukyoku Hill here. Go. Should be Ichigo and Byakuya. The ga sounds are usually blocking. So there we go. Gya. Okay, there's a split panel there. That's them separating and landing. Naruhodo. I see now. 春歩までは完全に習得したというわけか。Okay, I see now. Even up until the shunpo, or so even the shunpo, which is the instantaneous step or the flash walk or whatever you want to call it. As for even that, perfection basically have done. Shutoku. Learning up, acquisition. That's, yeah, different kanji, but it works either way. That's the reason. Daga, however, やっぱり悠長だな、あんた. As thought, it's 悠長, you are. 悠長. It's deliberate, easygoing. It's deliberate, easygoing, as for you. Noきに俺の力分析してるみてえだけど. Okay, so nonchalantly my strength doing analysis seeming to do, but yeah, it's like you're doing analysis of my strength nonchalantly. It's like that, but いいのかよ、それで. Is that okay? Like with that? If you do that, is that okay? 俺を切るんじゃなかったのか? Me cutting, killing, wasn't it that? Like, weren't you going to cut me or kill me? So again, right? You seem to be analyzing my strength nonchalantly. Weren't you supposed to be killing me? Ore wa mada kega hitotsu shichai ne zo. As for me, still one wound, I guess like haven't received, but that's shite wa inai. Yeah. As for me, still like one wound not doing. I'm not wounded once, even once. それともあなたの力ってのは? Or, as for the thing called your power, your strength, この程度だって言いてえのか? It's this extent or this limit? Is that what you're wanting to say? So basically, or are you telling me that like this is all you've got? This is the limit of what you can do? Daseyo, bring it out. Bankai. Wow, on the first battle. Well, I guess this is technically not the first battle. Asking to see someone's bankai. Anta itta na. You said it, right? Ore o kitte, killing me, cutting me. そして自分の手でRukiaを処刑するって, and then with one's own hand doing execution of Rukia. That's what you said. Sore ga nanda? That is what? So like what of that? Kini irane. That's to be like irritated. Yeah. Like not suited, not pleased. Ore wa teme o taosu ze. As for me, I'm gonna take you down. Ore no chikara o zenbu kakete. Risking all my strength. Gambling with all my strength. Actually, that's not the kaku to gamble. That is... It's that kaku, which is the kakeru, which can mean like a billion different things. Let's go with pouring in. Pouring in all my strength. Teme no chikara no subete o. All of your strength. This is a direct object. This is going to be like show me or basically use it. Hitotsu nokorazu tataki tsubushite yaru. Do the favor of like striking without one piece remaining all of your strength. Tataki tsubusu is to smash up, to crush, defeat crushingly. Yeah, so do the favor of defeating crushingly without one piece remaining all of your strength. Teme no te de teme no imoto o shoke suru dato. With your hands, you say that you will do execution of your little sister. Fuzaken jane, you gotta be kidding me. Teme no rikutsu mo, teme no tsugo mo. Even your rikutsu, even your theory, or like logic, or even your tsugo, which is like conditions, circumstances. Yeah, even your circumstances. Dochi mo shita kocha ne. Whichever one it is, like I'm not familiar with. Shita kocha ne. Yeah, like I don't know, or I'm not familiar with whichever it is, whether it's your logic or your reasons or your circumstances. Tada rukia no so no mae de, just with before rukia, just before rukia, nido to sono kuchi kikase ne, will not allow to speak that sort of a mouth a second time before urukia. So I don't know what your deal is, but I do know that just before urukia, not going to let you say something like that again. Okay. Let's get a nice... There we go. There, much better. Daseyo bankai. Bring it out, you know, the bankai. Tataki tsubushite yaru. Again, he says that do the favor of, again, like defeating crushingly. He's talking about the strength, like use everything you've got. This could also be, I guess, like I will do the favor of crushingly defeating the bankai. Sonde rukia no maede, and then before rukia, naite ayamarasete yaru yo. I will do the favor of making you apologize while crying. Like crying for forgiveness. Gashan. Yasui chohatsu da. It's cheap chohatsu. Cheap provocation. Kozo, boy. だが、貴様がなんとわめこうが、私の心は変わりはせぬ。Okay. However, you, however much wameko, how much you cry, scream, or shout, as for my kokoro, my heart, my spirit, it won't change. Changing will not do, or will not make change. Urukia to, with urukia, soshite kisama no unmei mo na, and also, I guess, even your fate. Yeah, so I guess my heart won't change either with Lukia or like your fate. You can't change any of that. Or the fates of both you and Urukia. Bankai dato, the bankai you say, zuni noru na kozo, don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah, don't get carried away. Don't push your luck. Gashan. Kisama gotoki ga watashi no bankai o ukete shinu nado 1000 nen hayai. Someone like you, my bankai, receiving and dying, it's 1,000 years too soon. Yeah, so it's like 1,000 years too soon for you to receive and die from my bankai, for someone like you. Chide, scatter. Okay, so this is not his bankai. This is his normal attack. Senbon Zakura, the 1,000 cherry blossom or cherry petals. Zang. Okay. Oh, they're getting closer. Oh, he's not doing anything, of course. Okay. There we go. Boom. He did something. Oh, that was the end. Okay. There we go. All right. That was the end of chapter 160. We're back with Radio Kon, that no one cares about here. What's so special about today's show? Let me tell you, the middle part is in color. Oh, that is true. There's a middle part in color. This is a first for this show and probably the last. My excitement level's going through the roof. All right. Now for our guest. Get your butt in here. Okay. There we go. That was the end of 160. Next time, we'll see 161. And maybe we'll see what happened out of that big dome next time.